What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the 5 dark secrets Descendants tried to hide. Descendants is the franchise that took the world by surprise, and the franchise quickly grew to a huge fan base. In a Disney franchise where princesses and magic is very real, Disney didn't want to risk any dark secrets getting out because that could ruin the show for some fans. Even though Disney does everything in their power to avoid dark secrets from getting out, some of them got out anyway. Before we begin counting down our list for the top 5 darkest secrets Descendants tried to hide and upload. With that said, let's get to the video. Kissing. Since both Gil and Harry Hook were new characters, fans started speculating that maybe Disney was planning to introduce their first openly gay couple. Even though a lot of fans believed that they were a couple, a lot of people disagreed, saying that it was probably just a very intense scene they were shooting. Fans kept speculating for months until the movie was finally released, and to everyone's surprise, the intense kissing scene wasn't even in the movie.
What are you saying? What have you done?
Immediately, fans started speculating on why Disney didn't include the scene. Maybe Disney cut out the scene last minute thinking it might be too controversial. As it turns out, the kiss was never included in the Descendants 2 script, but it was in fact included in the Descendants 2 book. In the book, it says, quote, "We ride the tide. The pirates cheered and whooped, they drummed on the table and kicked their legs up in the air and clapped their gloves and hands and high-fived. Harry locked lips with Gil. The pirates danced, twirling triumphantly as if they were on the yacht. Their time had come." The actor portraying Harry Hook, Thomas Doherty, shared the picture of them kissing on his Instagram with the caption, "What will you tell your kids you did on July 21st? Hashtag Descendants 2, hashtag premiere. A truly inspiringly beautiful human being." Dylan Playfair, the actor portraying Gil, also shared the picture on Instagram, and in his caption he wrote, "An accurate representation of my year to date. Hashtag Descendants 2, hashtag love, hashtag magic." We think it's a shame they didn't include the kiss in the movie because it would be interesting to see Gil's and Harry Hook's relationship on screen. What do you think? Should they have kept the scene, or do you think they did the right thing by cutting it out? Tell us in the comments down below. It's no secret that during big movie productions, accidents do happen, and this is especially true for franchises like Descendants. With its intense scenes such as dance and fight scenes, it's not strange that the cast may end up with some minor injuries from time to time. That's why we weren't surprised when some of the cast members, including Dove Cameron, came out and revealed that she usually left the set with a bunch of random bruises here and there. She said on Twitter that things aren't always as easy as it may look, referring to her bruises, and that she only sees her bruises as dedication to her role, and we can only agree. If you're an actor, sometimes you have to go the extra mile in order to really show your character, and if it might leave you with some bruises, so be it. She didn't reveal how she received the bruises, but as we previously mentioned, it probably happened during one of the dances or possibly during one of the many fights. Even though they might end up with some bruises, the makeup team is great at hiding them because not once we can spot one of the cast members with a bruise in the movies. When you have a bunch of actors engaging in activities such as dancing, you could end up seeing some wardrobe malfunctions as well. This was definitely the case for actor Boo Boo Stewart. Boo Boo Stewart is a very energetic guy, and because of that, he is a natural fit for the Descendants cast. Boo Boo is portraying the character of Jay, and Jay is mostly wearing pretty tight clothes, probably to make his muscle show even better. This, however, caused a number of wardrobe malfunctions because he reportedly destroyed a lot of clothes on set. While on set, Boo Boo managed to rip everything from pants, jackets, trousers, and even socks. We can't even imagine how stressful that has to be for the wardrobe team, and after a while, they allegedly arranged extra clothes to be at hand at all times. As we previously mentioned, it might not be as easy to be an actor as some people may think. Did you know that Descendants wasn't planned to be a musical? In fact, they originally didn't plan on including any songs or dance performances at all. When the Descendants project was handed over to director Kenny Ortega, he decided to change. Ortega directed movies such as Hannah Montana, Best of Two Worlds, and High School Musical. It's no secret Ortega is a huge fan of musicals, and he is without a doubt extremely talented when it comes to directing them. Just imagine the Descendants movies didn't include dance numbers and songs. It wouldn't at all be the same thing. Singing and dance numbers is also one of those things that define Disney, so we believe that Ortega took the ideas for Descendants and made them more Disney, as well as adding his own touch to the franchise. Next up on our list, we have the origins of Dove Cameron's name. Did you know that Dove Cameron's real name isn't Dove? In fact, her real name is Chloe, but when she was younger and lived together with both her parents, her father always used to call her Dove. Sadly, not all relationships last forever, and this was the case for Dove's parents because eventually they filed for a divorce, which allegedly left her dad heartbroken. Dove's mother eventually found herself a new husband that bonded well with Dove. However, during all of this time, Dove kept a really good relationship with her father, and that's why she was so heartbroken in 2011 when her father sadly committed suicide. We can't even imagine the pain from losing a parent, and therefore we wish Dove the best. In order to pay tribute to her father, she used Dove as her stage name instead of Chloe, because that way every time someone calls her Dove, she will be able to remember her father. We can't imagine what she went through in her head during this tragedy, especially since she was only 15 years old at the time. Dove Cameron kept on living her life, and today she is one of the most loved stars, and the nickname her father gave her can be seen everywhere. Because we don't want to end the video on a sad note, we decided to throw in another secret for you to enjoy. Apparently, we aren't the only ones who love the Descendants franchise. In fact, a lot of the cast members have expressed their love for the franchise as well. Dove Cameron said in an interview that she would love to star in a 4th, 5th, and 6th movie, but that was before the sad news of Cameron Boyce's passing. Dove also shared some of her own theories for a franchise, revealing that she strongly believes that Mal and Harry Hook used to date. That's right, according to Dove, Harry and Mal dated when they lived on the Isle together, but sadly it didn't work out and Mal had to break Harry's heart and leave him. She went on to say that it could explain the strange tension between Mal and Harry Hook in the franchise. Dove even said that she believed that they had matching tattoos. She has surely made up a very detailed theory. If the theory is true, it could explain even more about Harry. For example, why he hates the thought of Mal and Ben being together. If Mal dumped him, he could still have some feelings for her, which would make it hard for him to see her with another man. One of the reasons Dove made such a detailed theory is probably because she is dating Thomas Doherty, the actor portraying Harry Hook. Thomas and Dove seem to have a pretty healthy relationship, and we wouldn't be surprised if Thomas proposed in a near future. Because Cameron Boyce passed away after finishing his part in Descendants 3 as Carlos, we most likely won't receive a 4th movie. The only options would be to either kill off Carlos in the 4th movie or change the actor, which honestly wouldn't work because fans don't want anyone else than Cameron Boyce to play Carlos. However, there still is hope that this isn't the end of the story. In interviews with the cast, they revealed that they are more than happy to do more of Descendants. Dove Cameron even went out in an interview and said, quote, "An awesome idea since we never got to see how it was living on the Isle with their cruel parents." As we previously mentioned, we could maybe see Mal's and Harry Hook's relationship on the Isle. That would surely be interesting to watch. When it comes to possible sequels, we will just have to wait and see what Disney comes up with. With that said, if you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to Movie Race with that notification bell clicked to never miss an upload. Also, don't forget to leave a comment if you think Disney will come up with an idea to continue the Descendants franchise.